The video signal between Yangon and Washington wasn't always strong, but the message from human rights activist and Nobel laureate Aung San Suu Kyi was.
Will democracy come to Burma?
Yes, of course. Did you ever doubt it?
1 year after the military in Myanmar, also known as Burma, freed her from nearly 2 decades of house arrest, Aung San Suu Kyi told a Washington audience that the government there now seems ready to embrace reform.
What we have to do is to make sure that nobody will be able to put a stop to the reform process. We all have to cooperate to make sure that it goes forward.
The U.S. cautiously shares her optimism. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is in the country meeting with officials, the first high-level visit from a U.S. diplomat in more than a half-century.
We and many other nations are quite hopeful that these flickers of progress, as President Obama called them in Bali, will be ignited into a movement for change.
Clinton's trip comes at a time when the U.S. is increasing its foreign policy focus on Asia, a move that is widely seen as an effort to counter Chinese influence in the region. But U.S. officials are careful to put the focus on democratic reforms within Myanmar and not on its powerful neighbor to the north.
Our outreach to Burma is not about China. It's about Burma.
Analysts say, however, the balance of power in the region is a factor in the newfound openness.
Changed thinking on the part of Burma's leaders is about feeling that Chinese pressure as a growing hegemonic power in Asia isn't so good for them.
It's a moment the U.S. is keen to capture to show support for reforms and to assert America's place in the region. Rosiland Jordon, Al Jazeera, the State Department.